guys, this is Typhoon Skyberg here, and today we're taking a look at another Batman figure reveal. This time, after I did it before, I have a Ben Affleck's Batman figure from the Suicide Squad, and of course, as much as same the Batman v Superman. And today we're taking a look at, and this time I have it right here for you, is Armored Batman figure from Batman v Superman. Now, let's take a look at the packaging himself. You have it on the back and then on the front, and then of course you have it here. It says DC Comics Multiverse, and then you can of course you have on the back and look at it on the images themselves. You have a Superman, the regular Batman, Wonder Woman, and of course Armored Batman himself, the ones that I got it right now. Now on the left or right, it is much the same, and you have it there, and of course you have it on the top, and it says Armored Batman figure. It says DC Comics Multiverse, and on the bottom it says made by Mattel or something like that. And of course, now, before I begin on this figure right here, let's take a look at, okay, it's not much accessories right now. Now, let's take a look at the accessory himself. Okay, let's start it with some kind of the Batman's weapon gun. I think it looks like it from the movie, it looks like Batman's got the gun. I mean, seriously, guys. I think it's a kryptonite weapon from the movie. And of course, you have the rest of them. It's not much color. It's just entirely colored black. Okay, you have it. The detailing. It looks very nice. And of course, you have it right there. And then I'll try to put it in or whatever. Yeah, this comes from this weapon. That's badass weapon I ever seen. And it's not much accessories. Well, it says that you have to build the grapnel weapon for Batman. Well, you can tell it's right there. It's from based on the movie. But to be honest, I never built it like this. But I just want to come out of the figure itself, and otherwise, I just wanted the other figures to collect it. So it was just like it's on the movie. And it's not much accessories out there. It's just these two right here from that figure itself. Alright, anyway, let's take a look at the Batman himself, the Armored Batman. Oh my god, guys. I mean, look at this figure. It looks very nice at detailing. You have it right there. And of course, you have this mask, and this is Armor's mask. I really love this, the part and the design. This is much better from the Dark Knight Returns. But to be honest, I never did get that, but I'm still to prefer to this one is better. But I like the Dark Knight Returns, the Frank Miller's version of Batman. But here is this one, Batman v Superman. It looks freaking amazing. I mean, it looks very nice at detailing. And it comes from the rest of the armor and the suits, and you have a jerry belt is there, as much as the same from the regular Batman figure, Ben Affleck, you know. And of course you have it here. It looks detailing very nice, and this armored. It needs a little bit more color silver, for example. And of course you have the rest of them color silver. It's not much. The ones that I know of, and then of course the rest of them's right there. And there's a silver, dark silver, a little bit brighter, a little bit. It's a very nice detailing right here, and of course you have it right there. And of course, not much as the front. Let me see that the sculpt that is head. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. The one that's trying to focus on it. Anyway, the sculpt on this mask, it's okay, but it needs a little bit more. The lighter, like from the movie. The mouthpiece is okay. There's a little bit, it's not much, and I like bigger, but it should be a little bit more, smaller one, like the regular figure Batman. So the sculpt's mask looks, that is badass. I like this part. I like this part. And of course, you have the back. Well, plastic capes again. Seriously. Well, I like the cloth capes as better. Maybe I shouldn't customizing online because I was worried about it might break it. But anyway, you have it as cloth capes, and it's very nice that you have it if you've seen on the front, and of course if you want to sort of the back. Okay, you have it a little bit. It's the armor at the back, and of course it looks very nice at detailing. I really liked. And of course you have it right there. You can see the bad butt, his back, and then this rest of them, the legs and behind, and of course in the boots right there. And of course you have it right there. Now, as far as the articulation, well, let's find out. You got it at the left or right, and it looks very good. And now you have this little bit, the up and down. Okay, it's not too bad because it's got a little bit. I like the certain because You can see another app crunch a little bit way up. It's not too bad because I want to see another app a little bit part the app crunch. No, the app crunch. I like the certain. Anyway, you had an app crunch. It's a little bit. It's not too bad, but this one's it's fine. Look at it all the way up, but the app crunch is not down. It's not. It sucks. Anyway, you have it in the shoulder part and on the arms joints and then the elbows and the wrist and. The hands are very hard because I try to put the weapon in here, but it's a really pain in the butt because I put on the Batman's weapon on it. This is a really pain in the butt as well. So the shoulder joint it looks fine, and the shoulder joint I like the certain. Anyway, there's the same ones. The app crunch is there. And of course, you have the leg joint, or as much as the same with the regular Batman, the leg joint like that. Anyway, you have it here. It does kick forward, okay, it comes with like that, and of course, it does, this thing has a kick back, okay, because this, the little bit part of this, the joint, this thing on it, which kind of my understanding, I wish that Mattel makes this the regular Batman. Why can't it even make this like that? Look at this. The regular Batman does not have this, but here, what happened? I like this. The kickback has kickback as the joint, and of course the left front. Well, what happened? Anyway, you have the knee joint. I like the certain the leg joint. I like the certain as much the same, and of course you have not ankle pivot, but it does an up and down detailing. I want an ankle pivot. Oh no, I forgot to mention. You can see the boots on the armor, it looks like in the Dark Knight Returns. Look at this. I really love this part, but I forgot to mention it before. You can see those a little bit. The number certain, and as much as the same with Dark Knight Returns, but here in Batman v Superman, I like the certain is better. And of course, you have it right there, so that's the articulation for you. And here's a comparison, and you have the regular Batman's figure from the Batman v Superman, and of course much as a Suicide Squad. But here's a comparison of armored Batman suit figure. So let me tell you, this one here is a 6-inch, but here the armored Batman, it's a little bit 6.5, like 1.2, because the armor is taller. But I was trying to move an articulation because this figure, it comes on not standing up because it's a very softy because it's wood or whatever. But this one, it's okay, the regular Batman, but armor does it because it's not standing up. I was trying to standing up as possible because I was trying to show you how in a comparison it looks like. It looks, but at this one, it's okay. You have it right here. It looks comparison of the Batman. Now I have these both guys right here, the same actors as Batman. You have the regular Batman and armored Batman for this much as the same as from the movies, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and of course you have a comparison. You have this armored, but this two guys and right here. This is a 6-inch and this is a 1.2 because it's taller as him. So then this comparison right here. And here's another comparison. You have an armored Batman, Ben Affleck figure, and of course you have alongside you have a Man of Steel Superman Henry Cavill figure from the movie Masters version of a Superman figure. But I don't have a Batman v Superman figure from the Henry Cavill's once again from the Batman v Superman figure. I like the blue metallic color. I forgot to mention it before. So you have a nice comparison. You have is a 6-inch and it's 6.2 because it's taller in him, but I don't know why. But this isn't as much as comparison you have. And of course you have it ready for battle, just like the movie. Alright, so that's it. What can I say for armored Batman figure? So you have it right there. So one of my thoughts on it's a very good figure actually, but this one it cannot standing up because I want to make it pose a little bit more as possible. But this one on the foot because cannot standing up, but that's a main problem. And the app crunch, it's a little bit behind it, but the front it cannot turn down like that. But at the hip sculpt, I like that it turns a little bit up, and if you saw that before, well, it technically is there. But the rest of it's fine. I like the leg joint. It does leg kick forward and the back, but the regular Batman does not. I mean, what happened? But this one is more, but it needs a little bit more. But my frustration is the hands, but it cannot hold into the weapon because I don't know why, but it should have been on a little bit customizing in the head, in his head joint or the weapon joint. I don't know. Anyway, so what am I gonna give on the rating for Armored Batman figure from Batman v Superman? Same thing. I'm gonna give it 10 on a 9 because it's a little bit disappointing, but this one, the sculpt and the rest of the figure design, the paint joints, I like this figure a lot, but this one is, I'm going to give it 10 on a 9. So that's one basically about this, and I really like this figure a lot. So stay tuned for more of the coming morning figures a lot. So don't forget, click like and comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow on the icon, the bell thing, call it the notifications, and we'll see what happen until the future. About it, I have more figures coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. This is Type on Skyberg, so I'll see you around, guys.